Being nice is the fastest way to lose yourself. And the wild part is, you think it's a virtue, but it's not. It's self erasure. Every time you swallow your truth, every time you say yes when you really mean no, you're teaching the world you don't matter. Pause on that for a second, because I know some of you are already defensive. But I'm a nice person. I like being helpful. Sure, sure. But let's talk about the real cost of that. Here's the thing, being nice isn't about kindness, it's about fear. It's about controlling how people see you. So they'll keep you around. So they'll approve of you. So they won't be upset with you. You smile when you want to scream. You agree when you want to leave. You let people push your limits, and then you call it compassion. But compassion without boundaries, that's not kindness, that's martyrdom. Truth be told, once upon a time I built my whole personality around being liked. You would never know it. That was my drug of choice. I wanted everyone to think I was the good one, the reliable one, the easy one to be around. And for a while it worked. People loved to be around me. But here's the part I didn't see. They loved me for what I gave them, not for who I was. I'd get those last minute, can you do me a favor calls. People would pour their problems on me for hours and then disappear when I needed help. And because I didn't want to be difficult, I said yes every single time. Until one day I realized something. I wasn't even in my own life anymore. I was in everyone else's life, managing their needs, fixing their messes, holding space for their feelings. And no one was doing that for me. I was not living, I was servicing. And I wasn't getting paid for it. We have been brainwashed into thinking nice people are better people. That if we bend over backwards, we're somehow morally superior. But look around. Are the nice people thriving? Or are they tired, bitter, resentful, burnt out, and secretly wondering why no one shows up for them the way they show up for other people? Here's the truth. Selfish people often seem happier because they are not performing. They are not living on approval. They do not base their self worth on being needed. They wake up and think, what do I need today? And then they give it to themselves without feeling guilty, without explaining themselves, without fearing they'll lose love for doing so. Being too nice costs you your time. You spend your hours doing things you don't want to do just to keep the peace. Your energy. You carry emotional loads that do not belong to you. Your identity. You forget what you actually like, want, or believe because you've been mirroring everyone else. Your respect. People don't respect endless availability, they exploit it. Niceness without boundaries is not noble, it's erosion of self. This is where selfishness, healthy selfishness, comes in. I'm not talking about being cruel or stepping over people. I'm talking about putting your oxygen mask on first. It's saying, no, that doesn't work for me, without the apology tour. Choosing rest over another last minute favor. Leaving the party early because you've had enough, even if people think you're boring or corny. Not answering every text message immediately because you're living, not just responding. Selfishness is how you get your life back. If this is hitting a nerve, it's probably because deep down you know you've been living on scraps. You've been waiting for someone to tell you it's okay to choose you. Well, here it is. It's not just okay, it's necessary. Because here's the thing, when you start to being selfish, your relationships become more honest. Your energy becomes more magnetic. You stop attracting people who only want the free version of you and start attracting people who meet you where you are. So this week, here's your challenge. Do one selfish thing every day. Not mean, not cruel, selfish. Sleep in. Say no. Take yourself out to lunch. Cancel something you didn't want to do in the first place. And watch what happens when you stop being available for everyone but yourself. If you're ready to stop people pleasing and start living for you, grab my free self love journal starter kit. It'll help you reconnect with yourself, set unapologetic boundaries, and remember that your life is yours. Love y'all.